Now we have to discuss about the final class. Before final class, we observed about the final variable and a final method. Okay, so if we declare the variable as a final, that can be a local variable, that can be instance variable, or that can be a parameter, okay, to the method. So if we declare any variable as a final, any variable as a final, value of that variable should not be changed. That means what? It becomes the constant. It becomes the constant. So whenever we have to create the variable, or whenever we have to create the constant which value should not be changed, then we should declare it as the final. Okay, then we observe that there is a final method. So if we declare any method as a final, then that method cannot be override. That method cannot be override in the child class. So if we want that there is a business scenario where I don't want to allow my child classes to override that particular method, I have to put the restrictions on that. So I can declare method as a final method. Okay, so now we have to discuss about the final class. We have to discuss about the final class. So very simply, class can be declared as declared as a final final by using final keyword final keyword final keyword. So we declare if we declare class as a final, if we declare class as a final if we declare class as a final, then that class that class cannot be base class or parent class for any other class. That means what? That is, if we want to put restrictions on a class to be involved in inheritance then we can declare it as final. Declare it as final. Okay, so for example, simply say, if I declared a class, okay, even I given the name as a parent, okay, and here I created another one class, child, which extends parent, okay, like this one. And it is okay that there is the parent class and there is the child class, there is no any problem. Okay, now if I make this class as a final, if I declare it as the final class parent, okay, and if we try to like this one, class child extends parent, on this line itself it gives the error. On this line it will give the error here, simply saying that parent is a final class and that cannot be inherited. Okay, so if someone tries to inherit final class, okay, then compiler itself gives error. Simply saying that it is the final class and final class is not available for inheritance. So to show you this in the Eclipse, I just open this and I can go here. Okay, so this was the final method, okay, we have observed. I'll just copy this one before that. Okay, already we have done. Sorry. Okay, so I just come here. I have my parent class. Okay, this is my class parent and this is my class child. Okay, so what I want to do here, I simply, I have these two methods in the parent class. Okay, this is my child class. Okay, and in that child class, I do have the this one, and there is no any problem to this statement. You can see. But now I am going to declare this class as a final. So just before that, I can use final public class parent, final public class parent, and you can see in the here child class, it is giving the error over here. It is giving the error on this line. It is on this line itself. It is simply saying that parent class is a final class, and final class cannot be inherited. It is not available for inheritance. Okay. Yes, guys.
Yes, sir.
If I remove this, and you can see there is no problem to the child class. There is no problem to the child class. So this is what the very basic keyword we can say, final keyword. Okay.